Good evening, everyone. Live from the Hive, the Killer Bee brings you the race report and all your updated news and gossip from the last couple weeks of Florida ATC Syndicate three-wheeler racing. We're going to start out by talking about a practice at Dade City MX 2 weekends ago. We made a special trip on a Saturday night there just to practice so John Sudo could see our home track. Wanted him to be able to visit our favorite facility and our home track at Florida ATC Syndicate, and we had a good time there. Gino was there, Shane was there. Was pretty cool to hang out on a Saturday evening without the pressure of a race and have a good time. DCMX results from this weekend. First place overall, Joe Swatland takes it on the Kawasaki. Lenny Lewis bringing up second place. Chad Gaffney, third overall. The Sheriff comes in fourth behind Chad. He made a statement online a little while ago, something about, have you ever, what was it he said? Come on, give it to me. Have you ever wanted a piece of meat so bad you could taste it, I think was the statement. Speaking of trying to get around Chad. Chad, from what I gather, worked pretty hard to get his way around the Sheriff as well. So they had a really good battle between third and fourth place there overall Saturday night. Fifth place, Chris Pardee. Sixth place, David Gadley. Congratulations, young man. Seventh place, Randy Sawyer. Eighth place, myself, the Killer Bee. I did have a relief rider on the second moto. I'll get into that when we're done. Ninth place, William Gadley Jr. 10th place, Craig Gingrich. And bringing up the rear is Alan J. Alan showed up and had problems with his bike immediately in practice. I ran Moto 1 and wasn't feeling very well, finished 9th place. Put Alan on my bike for the second moto, and he cleaned up pretty well at 5th. Described my bike as beating him up very badly. Said it was the worst front end he's ever ridden, and the next day said his arms were still incredibly sore. Yeah, welcome to my world, Alan J, and thank you very much for running that moto for me. I really do appreciate it because I didn't have it in me. Let's see, that was Dade City Saturday night. We're also going to talk about, last weekend after we did the DCMX practice, John Sudo went the following day, Sunday, with a few of the same guys as well as our North Florida guys hosting him for a practice at Waldo, where we had the three-wheeler national. So John also got to visit Waldo at motocross while he was here. That was pretty cool. Next weekend, Spider MX at SSVMX. Cade Needham has called me out. He said he's going to get his points lead back. Gonna be a race between me and Cade in the intermediate class because my bike is pretty good, and I plan on bringing my A game, Cade. So hopefully we put on a hell of a show out there this weekend. Let's not forget we still have other guys to deal with. I don't know if Dale Powell's ready to be back yet. Shane Stanek is going to be there on the Mickey Dunlap 350X. Craig Gingrich. Craig, I'm not sure what's going on with Craig right now, but I know that he goes on and off like a light switch, so it wouldn't surprise me if he shows up swinging at Spider MX on Sunday. Highlight this coming Sunday, the return of the champ. Jeff Corelli will be back on the 68. He'll probably be taking it easy and just stretching his legs, kind of getting his feet back under him, but it'll be really great to see the champ back on the track again. You see next to me right here, an 85 Tri-Z that we're building. We've got a lot of really nice special parts for this bike. Just about everything to complete it except for a few pieces. This is going to be the On3 theme bike. Hashtag On3. Brad Savage, Mike Burrell has done so much for the sport that Florida ATC Syndicate and myself particularly are building a On3 theme bike to represent Mike Burrell and his efforts in supporting our sport. Wrapping up, I want to call out our sponsors, Sunshine State Vintage Motocross Club, Dade City Motocross, Brad Savage, hashtag On3, everyone that races with us, Chris Pardee, if you get a chance to see this, I really appreciate the shout out, but that wasn't me on the number 4 in the second moto holding you off, that was Alan J. And I had probably just as much of a good time watching someone that can really push it out there on my bike than I did riding it myself, because I don't take it to the limits like a lot of these guys would. So I really got a kick out of seeing the potential of my bike, even though Alan was worn out after 2 laps. So I appreciate everything from everyone and congratulate everyone for participating and going home safe and sound, and look forward to this coming weekend at Spider MX. Cade, coming to get you. See you next week.